Hi, good morning everyone, and welcome to the 55th episode of Strawberry Patches podcast. My name is Marina. I'm a Russian girl living in New Zealand, and today I'm coming to you from Auckland, Mount Roskill, from this wonderful retreat, St. Francis retreat, where I'm going to go in now and say hi to my friends. We came here for the weekend to do some knitting and spinning and felting, and it's been 2.5 years since I was here, and I'm so glad to be back. I will show you around later, and this episode is going to be all about this retreat and about my knitting friends and the classes that we're going to have here, so come along. First thing I did, I laid out my yarn on the table, and then I went and had breakfast with my friends, and later I went to the class with a knit. Just wanted to say that we have had our breakfast, and I've started the Annette's short fiber spinning class, and we've been hand carding some fiber that she says it's yucky, but I think it's divine. It fluffs up like a cloud. We're spinning, carding some cotton right now, and here are my and I also purchased some more fiber, which I wanted to show you. It's gonna be a bit hard with all the holding my phone and everything, but so in her bag, the kit that we're going to spin now, there is some bamboo fiber, some baby camel, really nice. Then there's silk hankies, nice and fluffy, and there is cotton roving. I hope you can see. Then there is some cashmere, something I haven't spun before, and then there is, what is it? Cotton sliver, which looks great. Then there is this, I think it's probably Corriedale. So we're having a short break, and then we're going to start spinning all of this wonderful stuff, and it's fun to see so many familiar faces and to be able to meet people that know me from YouTube. It's actually amazing. I'm really amazed, and this place is just stunning. Look at this. I am so privileged and so lucky to be able to come here and spend some me time with some like-minded people who are amazing crafters and my friends. So yeah, let's go and do some spinning. If I can put all the music. Sorry, I'm gonna mess it up in the beginning.
Right, okay, well I start talking. So that hand, move it close.
And it's a heritage sheet that and it's a very, very, very short fibre. So if you think cotton is a springer on you, this is it. Alright, and it's really springy like this.
Yeah.
So when you're spinning it, you can do long draw and you can do inch things. So this is just a single of my spinning of it, and I'm actually going to do 3 bobbins, and I'm going to ply them together so it makes a 3-ply yarn. So yeah, so it's actually quite strong. It doesn't break too, but you know, see, considering how little it is.
It's afternoon, and maybe this light is better. And we've had our spinning class and our lunch, and I just popped in our little trading room to see how it's going. I'm very lucky to be, again, neighbors with wonderful Fiber to Go by Lynn. And I just wanted to show you this gorgeousness. This, you guys, everybody wants to touch this because it's so delicious. And for me, things are going pretty well. I've sold maybe 7 skeins, which is amazing, awesome. Look at this. There's no one in the room, that's why I feel like, okay, now I can film. These are fabulous. I keep being drawn to them, but first I need to get a nice fast spinning wheel, and then I can do some spinning. So what's gonna happen next is the spinning class is continuing, and I'm just gonna go downstairs and maybe do some relaxing spinning or knitting and chat to my friends, and then I'll get back, check on you guys, tell you later what's been going on. I've just done this class of spinning with a lawn draw and spinning all kinds of cotton and silk and all this stuff, and to tell you the truth, I got frustrated because it's really hard. It's really it's a learning curve, I guess. You really have to have lots of patience and not give up, but I just decided that I've had enough because it's almost 3 p.m. now, and I thought, well, you know what, I'm ready for some relaxing spinning. So I have this gorgeous fiber from a knit that I'm going to spin now, and I'm just gonna enjoy because this is easy for me. I know how to spin this, and it's gonna be such a breeze because it's all blended and carded and into beautiful fiber with some stellina sparkle. So I'm just gonna enjoy that. And this skein that I have done blending all kinds of fiber, it looks horrendous, but I might show it to you when I get home. So let's go do some spinning with this.
Because I could just say I'm just simply just playing it on my wall.
I mean, I don't think that would be enforceable. I mean, it's not reasonable.
And you know, we could do it for grocery items.
Yeah. You could get some advice.
To be honest, I probably won't know that many more.
Lots of cast-ons this weekend. Yes, Melissa, show it. Nice. And then matching socks. Oh, lovely. Really cool. Something else you got? Oh, nice. Oh, I love this color. Oh, lovely.
And these ones are too big. This was
Oh, these are cute.
This I had left over. I had from ages, and I'd never made it, but they're too big.
Lovely, yeah? Very
And I made another pair of
She dyed this brown for me.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
She dyed this
What we were looking at last night.
It's like brioche.
Yes. Do you want to do this? Oh no,
I'm filming you.
talk nicely.
Paparazzi. Do I ever not talk nicely about you?
Always. It's always look on the air.
Yes.
I'll go and have a close
Oh, it's so pretty.
Don't overthink it. So you managed to get your spread into a
Is this anemone?
I don't know whose that is, so beautiful.
I think it is anemone. Charles, you know that one?
That is a pattern that Waitoki did. I wonder if it is.
It's gorgeous. Huh. Okay. Just paparazziing around.
Oh, well, they all put your yarn away.
Yes. This is the yarn that I wound up, especially for Suzanne. She's agreed to kindly to knit something for me from it. And here is my hand spun, how it's getting on. When I get home, I'll show how it turned out. Here are some lovely ladies making some felted balls, and I don't have it in this video, but they looked fantastic afterwards. They look great. Look how much fun everybody's having. And this is our dining room with the schedule for the weekend and the raffles and everything. And let me take a quick tour around the quarters. This is the main corridor. As you can see, everybody's brought their favorite spinning wheels and have separated into different groups. Some people prefer more quiet, like these ladies who are spinning away on their wonderful wheels. Doing great, ladies. And along this corridor, I will take you to my room. And outside, almost all the windows are facing the outside garden, which has these gorgeous hydrangeas outside. Fantastic ones. And the last time I stayed here, I lived on the second floor, but this time I decided that the first floor is fine. I stayed at room number 8, as you can see, and this is how the room looks. It's quite modest, but it's plenty of room for what we needed.
Daughter, so there was a baptism, and I gave to everyone in the baptism as a little memento, but I didn't make it enough. So I'm kind of finishing off now, so I got it then lined up here. I need to put the halo, but I didn't have time to do it. But that's beautiful. And this is my first spinning, and I hope I can keep doing like that because I really like it. Elizabeth said that I should make like beanie that would be quite cool, but I think it looks nice but just like that. So I'm quite happy wearing like this. And I'm very pleased with this. So this is my second felting product, and thank you very much for Robin and Gemma that give really lots of help on that. I'm very pleased for the fact that I find out that I need to spend so much energy and power in doing it, as Gentle is good too. So yeah, thank you very much for everybody.
top down for me, so I decided it was time that I made a first pair of socks. So these ones are a little big. These ones are a little small. And these ones are just right. And there was also a pair for my mum, but I've already given those to her, so they fit. So that was good. Well done.
Well, Holly Hedgehog got some shoes and some buttons on her dress. Charlotte Fox got a bag and buttons on her coat and pockets. And George the dog is not quite sewn together. And I was quite pleased with myself because I just have to take his legs off. The author of the book said to sew them to the face. I didn't like that, so I did a gathering stitch in the ears and dragged it down, and look, they just sit there by themselves.
Well done. Fabulous. I love them. Who else has got something to share?
I'll share my sock. I've done this colourwork sock this weekend. And I spun the yarn last week for the sock. It was meant to have spin cycle yarn, and it's a little thin, but I'm happy with it. So, yeah.
What you done last year? It was all sock finishing.
No,
And,
Last year you did all that kitchenery at last year's retreat.
no, not me. I do top up.
Must be someone else.
it was because we had Kurt's sock. I had done a lot of
Anybody else got something to share?
I've got something to say. I haven't got something to show, but oh my god, I had such a good time. And Annette taught me how to use hand carders, and I had no idea. I was just going, I was grating, and I'm not anymore, so now I know how to do that. I got taught how to do long draw, amazing, so now I can do that. I got taught how to spin little short stuff. And I learned that spinning cotton was freaking hard. So I had a fabulous time. I made a pom-pom, and I did and I just did some relaxing spinning after all that trying to spin cotton.
It's been lovely seeing so many people relaxing. Anybody else got something they'd like to share?
Yeah, any feedback on some of the classes?
I've got something I need to I finished my yarn that I was making, and I'm a very, very happy girl because I had this vision of a sunset. You know, when you look at the sunset, you've got all the purples and the pinks and the blues, and I've created that in my yarn, which is 75% silk, 25 alpaca. And I'm really, really happy. So one ply is pure silk, one ply head was an alpaca silk blend. So I'm very happy because I finished my yarn that I haven't been able to do for weeks and weeks. And because of my hand, and now I've got it done, so I can get on to a new project. There's mine. So
I would just like to take this opportunity from all the traders and all of you to say thank you to the organisers and the committee for doing a fabulous job yet again.
Yes.
Every retreat seems to get better than the previous one, and it's just amazing to see so many happy smiling faces here. It's just wonderful, so thank you.
Yeah.
Traders for coming.
yes, thank you Lynn and Sharon and Annette and Marina for your wonderful trades. That's fabulous to enable us to keep creating.
Always our pleasure.
Janine's got something to share. Yes.
Just basically, this is my retreat cardigan that I'm wearing. This started 2 years ago with a class with Kurt doing a feathered blend on drum carders and with Sharon's lovely wool. And I did the dark colour here at the retreat. Fortunately, she'd run out of the dark colour, so I went for the light blue and went home and busily blended, carded, then spun. And spun, and spun, and it's taken me nearly 2 years, and the idea this year was to make sure I had it finished so I could wear it to retreat. So this is my retreat cardigan.
Did we have any other
It's been a while since I came back from the retreat, and only now I managed to film this wrap up and to tell you a bit more about the things that I didn't film there. So first of all, I wanted to show you the spun fiber that I finished. I started during the retreat. It's the beautiful fiber from Annette Montgomery, and that taught us this lawn draw spinning class. And I had part of the fiber with me for a while now, and once I finished it, I decided that I need to ply it together with a different one, because I didn't want to ply it on itself. It would lose all this beautiful variegation, and I decided to get one more similar bat from Annette, and I have spun this almost 200 gram. And the second bat was a gradient. I wish I had taken a photo, but I didn't. And it was going from this kind of beige gold to sort of gold pink and to pink. And I spun that fiber that way, like a long gradient. And I plied it with the first bat that I did. And this is the result. And I actually like the way it's spun, so uneven and so, let's say, artistic. Which, for example, this strand would probably be considered as the perfect one. But there are some that are absolutely not perfect, and I like them like that as well. As you can see, some are thicker and some are very loosely spun. Some are spun very tightly because there were some silk scraps in the bat, which I actually just enjoyed the process so much that when I finished it, I didn't want to knit it. I just wanted to spin something else. It's such a soothing process, the spinning. So yeah, that's another imperfect part of it, but I like it. I actually think that this is the fun about spinning. Like, if I spun it all perfectly like this, then nobody would believe that this is hand spun, right? And I want people to know that this was hand spun, and I want it to look a little bit imperfect. So here we are. This is the memory that I got from the imagine this is a shawl. I think it would be fabulous. Thank you, Annette, so much for enabling and for inspiring me to spin and teaching me to do many, many things. Really, this year, I'm so grateful for all the artistic fibery friends that I have that have taught me so much and inspired me and encouraged me. I love you all, guys. New Zealand is like really, I love my New Zealand family here. So yes, this is soon to become a wonderful shawl, but maybe not during the summer, because it's summer here. I cannot really imagine knitting with DK wool, although it's gorgeous. Second thing I wanted to show you is the sort of mini brioche class that I took. The learning brioche was on my list since January, and finally I have managed to learn it. And it was so intimidating because everybody was talking about how difficult it is and everything, but it turns out that it's not. I was using these two hand dyed by me. This was the color that I used in my Slipster organza shawl. This is the color that has been around forever, and I haven't knitted anything with it, but I think these two look absolutely great together. Anyways, this is a 2-color brioche little thing, just like sample to see that I understand it. And yeah, I'm very happy with how easy it was and how quickly I got it. And I had a lovely teacher who is the queen of brioche. You know who I'm talking about. She was so helpful. She also helped me with my wheel, which needed a little bit of oiling and adjusting and changing the cord around the wheel, which made it, like, she made it feel like it was a brand new wheel, and I enjoyed spinning on it afterwards. And I'm so happy about it. Although my plan is still, I've asked my husband already if I can get a spinning wheel for my birthday. And this time I really want a new wheel, and we shall see how our finances are, but I would love that. And what I'm wearing underneath is something you've seen. I finished it last December, I think, or somewhere around like a year ago. And now is the season to wear it again. This time I'm wearing it with the front that has a little bit lace and the back that is all lacy. Anyways, I already talked about this top and I'm very, I love it. I love the feel of it. It's very summery and it's very cooling at the back. It's still, like before I used to wear it with like a little tank top underneath because I was turning the lace to the front, but now it's fine like that. I'm really tempted to make another one of these. Now, what else did I want to say? Oh, I wanted to tell you a bit more about my friend Suzanne, who was there at the retreat, and she was making these gorgeous toys from her book. And they just looked fantastic with all their tiny hand-knitted accessories like the petticoats and the dresses and the shoes and the hats and everything. And it's just lovely. Suzanne is just, oh, I admire her work so much. And it reminded me of the times when I was making toys, and it was really cool. Suzanne is knitting this wonderful... Oh, so cute, so cute. There you go. Gorgeous.
They need buttons these days.
Yeah, I think you're just ready to be a grandma.
This is all like grandma energy.
I know. I feel like once I became a mom, my desire to make toys finished. Because then I had the real one. Exactly. Well, that's all. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. This episode is just about the retreat, although I have to tell you that I have already so many things to show you for the next episode, which I am going to film today. So stay tuned for that. In the next episode, I have lots of finished things for you and things to share. So I hope you enjoy watching it. And if you did, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!